In 2016, I decided to move my woodworking business in hopes of growing it into something bigger. Now, only a few years later, people all over the Nashville area are inviting me into their homes to help create unique, one-of-a-kind pieces and make their dreams a reality. So follow along as I take you behind the scenes and show you what it takes to create these custom built-ins. This week I've got a pretty interesting build. I have to build two barn doors, one of which actually looks like two barn doors itself. The other one is just a standard barn door, nice solid poplar wood, but it's going to have an extremely long track, so when it's open it's going to come all the way down to the other end of the hallway. So these two are going to be pretty interesting. Now the upstairs one also has some glass panes that are going to go in these walls that we're installing, so it's interesting. It's kind of hard to explain. You'll just have to see it. We're also moving into the new shop today. Now, I say that, we're not actually moving in at all. We are going to be going and signing the lease and getting everything set up as far as getting ready. I'll probably move some of the big tools over there, but we've got a lot of building and prep to do. We've got some assembly tables to build, so we're not there yet, but we are going to be doing some of that this week so that we can work out of that shop. However, they went from 60 degrees this weekend to 30 degrees and snowing this morning. So I don't think my guys are going to want to hang out in a big metal building with no heat. So we're probably just going to work here for the day. But I'm really excited about what is happening around here. We've got a lot of excitement for the things we're going to be building. We are getting back on schedule. We're moving quickly, and while we were ahead of schedule last week, I'm still about a month behind. But as we are getting caught up, as we are selling a lot of smaller kind of retail things, which I haven't been able to do for the past almost 2 years, I'm excited to be producing some of those things, making some plans, and getting things rolling. I'm finally starting to grow this business a little bit, and it is awesome and exciting. So I'm just out here getting everything ready, and I'm going to start prepping some of the wood for the smaller barn door, and then my guys will be here about an hour or so to get started for the day, and we're just basically going to work through the day, getting as much of these done and ready as we can so they can get started on the other pieces and just see how quickly we can get this done. better look up for this project. Not really. It's actually been going really slow. Things are just not coming together the way that they should, at the speed that they should. That's partly because of the shop move, and that's also partly just because of the nature of these projects. I don't actually like barn doors, and as I've said before, I'm probably not going to do them anymore, but we'll see. There's a pretty high demand for them, and people who are willing to pay for them, I'm willing to do the work, but it just kind of sucks when things don't go well, and barn doors can be kind of annoying because you have to paint and finish both sides. They get easily damaged. Most of the barn doors I do are oversized, which means they don't even fit inside my shop. So painting them out here, having them fall over, and just issues with wind and bugs and all that sort of garbage, it's annoying. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and finish sanding my kayak back here. I want to go ahead and get all of the old varnish off of it and actually apply some good quality varnish that I'm getting from Total Boat. And that is going to hopefully seal this thing up, and I don't have to constantly worry about the varnish being too soft and too crappy, because I decided to save some pennies and buy it at the big box store instead of buying it from a reputable brand. Not sponsored, by the way, but I could be. And just like that, y'all, I am done. Not only with this project, but also with barn doors in general. I am not a big fan of barn doors anymore, and although I still have a couple coming up, I'm pretty sure that if anybody asks me to do one in the near future, I'm going to say no. I don't understand why everybody thinks barn doors are a moneymaker, other than the fact that I do see a lot of really crappily built ones being sold for like $350 unfinished sometimes, or you can have it finished for another 50 bucks. They're not good, but people will pay for them because they don't know what they're getting. Mine, however, are done with a solid floating core or done as a large, expensive piece of premium ply, and then the frame is applied around it, which allows for the frame to have wood movement. Also, the other way around allows for the core to have wood movement if it's a solid wood door. There's a lot more labor involved in that. There's a lot more than just like lay down a sheet of plywood and tack some stuff to the front of it and call it a barn door. So mine are a bit more expensive and they take a lot longer. Also, finishing has been a nightmare. Every single time I've painted a door, like the past 5 doors, it has fallen over, it has broken, or it has gotten something in the finish to where I'm having to constantly refinish the door over and over and over again instead of just paint one side, paint the other side, and be done. I don't know. I'm kind of at my wit's end as far as barn doors go. I don't think I will be doing any more unless maybe they're very small and very simple. I don't know. Even the small ones I don't like doing because they're almost impossible to finish. So I may actually be done with barn doors. But with all that complaining being done, I'm going to go ahead and just jump straight to the beauty shots right now. Thanks again for watching, y'all, and thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and click the little thing right here. That's going to let you subscribe to this channel so you can get more of this awesome content when it comes out, more of these built-ins, more of my DIYs, and whatnot. If you want some plans, check out my Etsy store. I am slowly posting plans from all of these videos, as well as some other projects, along with some things like cutting boards, pens, and other exclusive items that I make. They're all one of a kind, so when they're up, and when they're gone forever. So definitely check it out, check back, and maybe buy something if you want something cool. It also helps support this channel. Speaking of supporting this channel, make sure to interact with the ads as much as you can. That's the only thing I really do. I don't do any sponsored content or anything yet, so go ahead and click on some ads and patronize some sponsors and whatnot. That sounds dumb. Speaking of supporting this channel, make sure to interact with the ads and go ahead and head over to my Amazon store. The link is down in the description, and if you see anything that you like or you want to use for your projects, you can click on some of the interactive pictures there and it will show you the products that I use in each of those projects and where to get them. And when you use my links to go to Amazon, anything that you buy, I get a little bit of a kickback, especially if you purchase something that I actually used and recommended. So get on that. Find me on Instagram. I'm at PMK Woodworking. I do a lot of stories to kind of show you guys just the goofy stuff that's happening around the shop. I've got a lot of nice finished beauty shots on there, and I'm going to start doing some Instagram lives here pretty soon, so definitely keep an eye out for those. If you're on Facebook, go ahead and join the group Makers Brag Book. I've got a link down in the description for that as well. It is a woodworking and makers enthusiast page that is only for the beauty shots. Everybody out there is asking for advice, asking for pricing, showing off stuff, and it's kind of a mixed conglomeration of everything. I want to aggregate just the beauty shots, just the best of the best. No progress, no questions, no advice, just finishing shots. I just want people to show off and be competitively positive in supporting one another in what we are doing and what we are making. So definitely check that out. I will be happy to approve you. And if you got a YouTube link, you can also share your videos there as long as they are finished product videos. So that's Makers Brag Book on Facebook. Check it out. And with that, I am out. I am very tired. It is very late, and I have got a new shop to go work on, so I'm going to get over there and probably get on to my next project first thing tomorrow morning. Thanks again for watching, y'all. See you next time.